Alright, Shalom, Michael, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Ba'asham, Chakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect, to teach the word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to talk about this marvelous light, this knowledge that we have, man. You know, because what we believe in, we have a beautiful belief, man. You know, the thing that we believe in is unbelievable, man. It's something that the human body cannot, a simple human cannot comprehend, man. You know, matter of fact, before anything, let me start off with this. This 2 Peter 2:9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people. See, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. See, you see how the Lord, he already specified it's a certain nation, you know, and within that nation, it's a special. We are the Israel of the Most High. Lord, we're a part of the righteous number, man. You know, we have been revealed unto this marvelous light. We were called out of our darkness, man. Meaning what? We didn't have no type of knowledge, but now the Lord have opened our eyes and revealed us unto this marvelous light, this beautiful knowledge. Which, hey man, you pretty much got to be instilled, you know, have that installed with this faith, man. Because this is a gift. This is a gift, man. You know, and it came from the supreme being of all heavens and earth, man. And that word marvelous pretty much goes back to Shalakia, to beyond human comprehension. You know, because when we say that America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, you know, and then we'll give you the number, and then you're like, whoa. Or you say, well, how would you get delivered? You're going to make a passport? No. The Lord's going to send his chariots to come deliver us, man. What you call those so-called UFOs. You know, that takes a lot to believe in. You have to, pretty much, people have to really, like, if someone was cornered, they had to really see and say, you know what, it's possible. But the things that we believe in is not sealed. You can only see it with the Spirit. Matter of fact, let's get that in Hebrews. Because the things that we see is spiritual, man. You know I said the spiritual man is judge of all things. We see these things is coming. You know, we see the reward of enduring it to the end, man. You know, just like Vocab, I mean, he did the critique on the Israelites, 5 things you need to, and he brought up pretty much the spiritual powers. You know, people don't think that we're going to get the new bodies, we're going to be extraterrestrial beings. You know, that's out there, man. But this is a belief that you can't make this up. You can't make this up, man. Ain't nothing can top what we believe in, man. And if we're right, everybody's gonna face the harsh reality. If the people was right, if the other people was right, then it wouldn't be okay. You got it. But if we right through the Spirit and fire Yahweh Shem, we're right, man. Starting the apostle elders, you know, about the true doctrine. Guess what, man? The people who despise is going to suffer a harsh reality, and the ones that believe is going to get is going to be rewarded righteously, man. You know. So this is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See, this is faith is pretty much is confidence, man. It's a faith or hope. It's a confident expectation. See, we believe in our power, Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and we know there is nothing impossible with the Lord. See, the Lord made an alligator. You know, he created the gorilla. Even the sun, man. These things the Lord Yahweh Shai have made, man. So you don't think he can't do nothing else, man? You know, the thing that we believe in, and it sounds foreign, you have somebody ear hustling, and they'll just bug out. They'll really think like a you know, Twilight Zone episode. You remember the men from they was aliens, but they was 3 guys, and they was on the bikes, You know, they were acting all crazy and they speaking, you know, people would think we're from another planet, but we're really not of this world, man. We're not of this world. Because we don't agree with nothing here. And our minds is on something else, man. They say our body's here, but our mind is on the other side of town. Our mind's on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know? So it says, I'm gonna read this again. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See, there's something that's resonated in our spirit that gave us the assurance of the scriptures, man. It was something in our DNA that the Lord gave us. Matter of fact, let's get to Hebrews 4. Because it's something in our DNA that had gave us this, man. To cling on to these true riches, man. See, this is how we're rich. By the way of this knowledge, man. We're spiritually rich. We got the supreme knowledge, man. We got just a little speck of what the Lord thinking, man, by the way of understanding this book, man. You can't make this up, man. This is beautiful that we have. This is why it says, Lord will, I'm gonna get it. That sand, gold is that sand to this knowledge. You can't pay us out to stop preaching this word, man. We love to talk about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, because what else can you do? What else can you do? That's why Solomon. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Let's see. Bear with me, I gotta find that now. You know, cause this word, man, this is a powerful word, man. And once you cling on it and you understand it, you can't do nothing but to talk about it, man. Let's see. Bear with me. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I'm slacking. I can't find it in this. I thought that was it. See. I can't remember, but it says pretty much be as one that doesn't know, man. Because we have so much knowledge, you want to try to make this point. You know, that's why it's an order, man. It's an order, man. You can't just tell, man, I know this and nothing. No, man. It's a certain order where by the way you go in this, man. You know, but that's why we have our own platforms to push this word out, man. But that's what we doing. We letting our light shine. Matter of fact, let's get this in Jeremiah. I know they preach up. Let's see, Jeremiah, chapter 9. Let's see, it's Jeremiah 9 and 24. It says, but let him. Matter of fact, let's see. This is Jeremiah 1. It's like Jeremiah 9 and 25. Thus saith the Lord. Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. But let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and know of me. See, this, and how are we doing it? By putting this knowledge on display by the way of this internet, man. You know, it's because this is the real wisdom. I said, let not a man glory in his wisdom, meaning what? Don't go on, don't, go on YouTube and you trying to break down the human anatomy. That you glorying in wisdom that is not of salvation, man. See, we glorying that we understand and know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. How are we doing that? By breaking down these scriptures and its pureness, man. Precept upon precept, man. You know, and guess what? And it's beautiful. That's why we can't stop doing it, man, because it's beautiful. We see it, man. And we are looking forward to the kingdom, man. You know, see, we finna just stumble onto the beginning, man. You know, after Esau ain't like after Esau, then it's all downhill. No, man, it's finna be on pretty soon, man. It's gonna be on pretty soon. The Lord have, you know, just in this book, He gave us a little speck of what's about to, you know, of what we have to look forward to, man. You know, matter of fact, I'm continuing on. It says, but let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord that exercises loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, and that's what we preach, man. Loving kindness, judgments, and righteousness, man. Because you know, the Lord, we teach loving kindness because the Lord's gonna have mercy upon the elect. You know, Lord, I'm part of that number. You know, judgment because the rest, 2/3 in the other nations, are going to be judged, especially Esau. And it says in righteousness because after that, you know, such as the days of Noah, Noah was the heir of righteousness. I mean, he was pretty much a righteous dictator. And righteousness is going to be once again firmly established upon the earth, man. So that's what these videos consist of, man. You know what I mean? And it's beautiful riches. And it's not for everybody to hearken on to. You know, that's just like Jake, he pretty much he okay with some you give him some you know, some Air Maxes in a white tee. Now he's straight, man. But if you give him something that's of a higher what you want to call it, a better quality, you know, with the different skins and yeah, I mean, you know, it's a certain pattern that is real fabric. You know, Jacob pretty much I read to the F1s, man. Why? Because this word is not for just no simple guy, man. You know, let's see, let's get that. I think there's Proverbs, I believe. Bear with me. I think it's that. Let's see. Bear with me. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see. Well, you know what? I know it's in Job too. Let's get in Job. Let's get in Job. Let's see. Alright, yeah, this is Job. And yeah, this is Job chapter 28. And I'm gonna start at I started 12. It said, but wisdom, it's like it said, but where shall wisdom be found, and where is the place of understanding? Where is that? Well, you can find it on the internet. You know, chiefly, man. You can find it on the internet by the way to YouTube, man, which is the unicorn, man. You know, because this is the true riches. See, the thing that we believe, this knowledge that we have, you know, it trumps everything, man. It trumps everything. That's why I said seek out the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail. None shall want her me. See, you can't match this book with nothing else, man. This book is full of prophecies, man. This book, this ancient book, is speaking on modern things, man. You know. But guess what? It was meant to be understood because of for these modern times, man. See, in the time Joel wrote that about the missiles, it wasn't it. The Lord, it wasn't like the Lord was wrong when He was talking about that the day of the Lord is now. That wasn't, you know, but he didn't know that was his lifetime. I mean, Joel didn't know he was lifetime, but he seen it. That's why the Lord said He ain't gonna prolong His word no more, man. Meaning what? It's for this time for us to for this word to really come out, man, and to be understood. Now now you can say, well, what is that mark now? John always talking about. We can go and we can tell you now, man. You know, this right here, this marvelous light that we have is going to navigate us to the kingdom, man. And it's in His will. It's not nothing physical that we can, that we did even get this, man. This is the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. This is the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, which you can't have nothing else. You can't ask for nothing else, man, but the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's why this is a beautiful belief. The Lord have showed us marvelous things, man. So it says, man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. See? It says, because you can't, it ain't like somebody just stumbled upon this, or somebody was searched it. No, the Lord had to put it on you to get this understanding, man. He had certain men he used as vessels to betray His word, and guess what? You had to be engraved with wisdom, man. You had to be engraved with that faith, man, to hearken unto that, unto the message, man. It says, the depth saith, it is not in me, and the sea saith, it is not with me. It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof. See? It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx or the sapphire. The gold and the crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for as jewels of fine gold. See? And that's to my this knowledge, man. What we believe in, man. And I said, you can't buy this truth. You can't buy nobody to get out this truth, man. Once the Lord truly revealed this to you, man, you can't do nothing but to cling on. You can't do nothing but to stop thinking, to keep thinking about it, to slack it, slip of the tongue, to keep thinking about it, man. Once you come across the truth, you can't do nothing but to keep on thinking about it, man. Matter of fact, this is Psalms. I think it's Psalms 119. Psalm 119 and 164. It says, 7 times a day do I praise thee because of thy righteous judgment. And 7 times a day mean a complete number of times, man. See, why? Because it's throughout the whole day. It ain't like we 24/7, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. No, it just, in the morning, call out Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Lord put His Spirit on you, and then He might throw it down some ESPN, to keep you from bugging out, because it's a balance, man. And then some might come up, you might see 144 on the screen. You think about the scripture, you think about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that's throughout all day. You constantly got your mind on the Lord, man, on these true riches, man. If it was something that wasn't, what's the word, that didn't hold no weight, you wouldn't think about it as much, man. But this truth, only thing you do is meditate off this, man. Because this is the baddest one we ever came across, man. With this wisdom, man. It says, this verse 18 said, verse 18, no mentions shall be made of coral or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies. See, man? See, this right here is above anything, any carnal riches, man. This is going to outweigh anything carnal, man. This is going to outweigh anything carnal. Matter of fact, let's get the treasure in heaven, because when we about to, if you keep on storing up these spiritual treasures, man, we're about to reach something that's, that we can't comprehend in these bodies, man. We're going to have a new body to receive the kingdom, man. We can only think so much because these bodies, they got a ceiling, man. Only thing, because these terrestrial glory is pretty much you can eat, you can drink, and you can have sex, man. That's it, man. Because let's just say you get a lot of money. What you gonna do? You gonna go out and stunt just so you can find you a woman to have sex with, take it out to eat, go trap, whatever. That's it, man. It's a ceiling when it comes out of this body, man. Let's see. Bear with me. Let's see. Bear with me. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. Let's see. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 15, and I started at 40. I'm gonna jump down. It says there are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. See, so it's different levels to glory. I mean, because on the flesh you can only have so many pleasures, you know, and that's why this is the ceiling, man. See, the thing we about to enter into, man. Like I said, we're gonna have to have those extraterrestrial bodies, man. Cause we're gonna still be able to have sex and eat and all that, but we're gonna be on some, you know what I mean? You can't even think about it, cause we only got a ceiling, man. You might think of the carnal thing, but the spiritual thing, hey man, it's gonna be that's when we want to live happily ever after, man. You know, this is I'm gonna jump down verse this is I started at 50. Matter of fact, I started 48. It says, as is the earthly, such are they that are earthly, and as the heavenly, such are they that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. So it lets you know we're gonna have an extraterrestrial body. We're gonna be able to, like I said, have sex and everything, you know, and eat and drink. But we're gonna also be able to do the heavenly things as well, man. See, this is something, you know, that your pastor ain't gonna tell you. The only thing he gonna tell you is he just gonna prepare you just before you die to say you leaving Jesus, and then, you know, because the end road for all these other philosophies and religions that they're gonna die, man. You know, they're gonna die at the end of the road. They're gonna die, man. See, you know, these scriptures tell us that, you know, it's gonna be some of us that will never taste death, man. They'll never taste death, man. You know, that's something that's pretty much foreign. You know, people don't, you know, you say, well, he once found this the real fountain of youth, man. This is what's going to keep, you know, this is what make us alive, man. The understanding of the scriptures, man. You know, it says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. See, this is one of the mysteries of the kingdom. See, this one here is this thing right here is well sought out. It's a mystery of the kingdom, the true understanding of the scriptures. And if you got to understand it, that lets you know that we're not all gonna die, man. You know, we're gonna get those new bodies, man. You know, it said in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall all be changed. See, we're gonna all be changed. We're gonna all get these new bodies, so we can receive this. Hey, cause we're gonna be pretty much. It said the blessings it's gonna be overflowing with blessings, man. We don't know how that feels. We cannot comprehend what it is to live, man. To really sit back and take a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Just say you got everything you want here in America. You won't even know what to do. You got all this money in the world. You'll burn yourself out. You'll go on these trips and this and that and go out to eat and this and that. And after a while, you did everything, man. Now what? You know, what we have pretty much is something that, hey, man, you just got to be instilled with that faith, man. You know, you got to be instilled with this faith to see this marvelous light. This is like a secret counsel, man, of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, it says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. See, we're gonna live forever, man. You're gonna live forever. The scripture says we're gonna live forever, man. You know, like I said, these other philosophies, they already got it set in your mind that you're gonna die. This is the only thing I see or ever came across that tell that you're gonna live forever, man. But you gotta cling on to these words, man, which is the true riches, which is this marvelous light. We're going to this light. Let's get this in Psalms 119 again. Because this is what's going to navigate us. This is what's going to preserve us, man. Let's see. Yep, this is Psalm 118 and 105. It says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." See, this word is a light, man. This marvelous light, and it's to our path. What is going to lead us to? The kingdom of heaven in this gross darkness, man. You know, stumbling upon this word, you know, it said a righteous man runneth into it. The Lord pretty much, he really did that though. The Lord gave, you probably on YouTube watch some madness, and then he'll suggested videos. You know what I mean? Now you're looking at the Israelites, man. You just came across the true riches, man. You know, that's why I said the treasures are hid in the field. You know, which that's talking about the internet, because throughout the internet, it's nothing but madness. It's never madness on the internet, but it is. It's a way of everlasting. It's a way to everlasting life on there. To everlasting life on there as well, man. You know. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just hope it will edify and give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Ba'asham, Chakdash. Double honor to the apostle, elders, with millstone, Shalom to the elect, that sees word not true sincerity, DTA, Abba,